races, is now running in third position. Look at the battle behind him, though, as Wally Dallenbach and
Jimmy Spencer got by him.
Yeah. Oh, and Dale Earnhardt and Kyle Petty have crashed. Mark Martin is in the lead. This is at the top of the S's.
Kyle gets the car out of shape.
Oh, yeah.
All by himself. He spins Earnhardt. He comes back across, and Earnhardt nails it.
I think Earnhardt thought Kyle was going to spin back across the track, and he
win, or drivers getting their first win. Last week it was Chris Buescher. This week could it be Kyle Larson running in the fourth spot? And around goes the fourth. Kevin Harvick involved in this one, as is the 23 of David Ragan. Once again, chase implications. They stay green, and now caution. Now the caution comes out.
The racetrack has to try to find a way back onto the racetrack. A lot of dirt on the track. Drivers can't see. They all get stacked up. Now it's a chain reaction.
Oh, contact there.
Not going to be good.
Guesses. This will get ugly. Kasey Kahne around. Junior hits him. And more spinning and crashing behind. Let's see this.
You can see Kenseth come across there for sure and get into Kasey Kahne.
I think I'm with Andy there. I think Kenseth got hit.
Yeah.
Oh, Ambrose turned in the S's. Same spot on the track. Caution's out. More cars involved.
Trying to make something happen on the outside, and they're all stacked up. He gets a little help, like you said, Dale, from looks like Max Pappas, but they're all jammed up. Look like the 29 was in the back of him.
Well, we talked about that groove being so narrow. There's just like a lane and a half. You get outside of that with the two tires. There's just no grip there. Yeah. He's one that's always been so good on these restarts that we expect him to be up there passing, and he's actually the one that's kind of been holding.
Looks like Kyle Busch might have been at the front end of that. Tommy Dreese in the 14.
And this is so fast and so narrow, Rick. This is what happens. There's just no room. You see big damage on the 18 of Kyle Busch. He's going to go behind the wall. He's had enough. His day's done.
It's a blind turn. These guys cannot see where they're headed, and it gets very narrow up here at this point. Take another look at what happens.
Wow, you see the 90.
Big contact from the 90.
Yeah, you have to believe there was contact from behind or something happened. The angle at which he was heading to the wall. Severe change of directions quickly.
Oh, my. Alex Kennedy pounded that guardrail.
Pounded both of them. And Austin had to spin the car out to keep from hitting him. Let's go on board with Austin.
He is head first into the tire barrier. All the way across the gravel.
We're done.
Reed Sorensen involved in this wreck. Yeah, this is going to bring the caution out. Yeah.
You can see right here. That's what got Sorensen in trouble.
Oh, Sorensen just a victim here.
And even all that sand and gravel can't slow a car down.
They slowed it down. That's the key thing.
That's right.
It didn't keep it from hitting the wall, but definitely knocked a lot of speed off here. This could have been a really bad crash for Dale Jr. had it not been for this area. This is what Nascar and Watkins Glen have.
As quickly as they can to see if they can be the first onto pit road.
Well, in the first round of pit stops, it was that 2, and Paul Wolfe was the first car on pit road. As you see, the 18 of Kyle Busch.
Oh, and a big contact. Came across the barrier, the 16 of Biffle involved. As is the 17 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Austin Dillon included in this as well. That's coming out of the carousel. As they were getting ready to head into turn 6. So much damage. Ryan Blaney in the 21. It was just behind him. Stenhouse Jr. into the wall. Back out. There was some contact made behind him, and then big contact from Jimmy Johnson.
I mean, from that angle, it looked like Stenhouse lost it off the long carousel, got loose, leaving the carousel, trying to carry speed. Just got loose, and now he gets back out on the racetrack.
Heavy shock for
today. This is Ryan Newman exiting the bus stop chicane. Hard on the throttle into turn 9 and up on his side after hitting the foam blocks and the tire wall. Ryan was okay. The car was not.
Look out, contact. We're going to try and go 3-4 wide again. Somehow we're making it through so far. Oh no, we didn't. Further up. 3, 4. That's Allgaier.
She's out. Caution's out.
Oh my, look at this. Tony Raines as it just stacks up there.
We got cars stacked on top of cars.
Great, dude.
See Brendan Gaughan there? That penalty's so costly to Harvick, he wouldn't have been back in that mess.
Not sure he got anything. He may have gotten stopped there. Here's Leffler. You can see that's where it starts there with he in the 16 car. Leffler hits hard. Then back out, gets the 99 car involved.
Then nowhere to go for a lot of cars here.
And watch Harvick.
390 left crack, right front. To back.
Oh.
Wow, what a job Harvick did.
That was 2 cars that came in after Harvick was there, and he stopped and...
It was like a big Lego pile that fell down and we didn't get touched.
From another angle.
Now that is nasty. Wow.
That's right by our TV compound there at turn number 6.
Yeah, it looks like it's
got some brakes.
The front brakes are, the left front's locked up.
It's almost like the throttle hung.
Gosh, man, that could have been. It could have been the throttle hung pushing the front tire. Man, look at how.
You know what I mean?
I just want to be close enough where we can get to them, where you can race them. If I'm close enough where I can race them, I think I can get by them.
Usually when it comes down to the end like that, usually it's awful tough to pass.
Well, Geoff Bodine has crashed hard. You saw the tire shred on the car, and he has hard into the tire barrier and the retaining wall.
Not only, and we see Geoff, thank God he is moving around. Yes, Geoff. But not only did the tire disintegrate, it also blew the brakes. He had no brakes at all trying to get in that corner, it looked to me like.
He is unbuckling himself. He's taking off the steering wheel. He is trying to get out of the car, and that is so good to see as the white flag comes out.
We're going to get a look at it right here. You can see, whoa, really gets loose. A fast part of the track as you're exiting, trying to get, wow, look at the car get up in the air.
Man, that's a violent hit.
That's a tire wall over there in front of the guardrail that you hit, and you can see that it just sent the car airborne.
Ryan Newman, hard into the wall. Michael McDowell, hard into the wall.
Caution's out, caution's out.
Terrible crash.
Hey, look right over here. You see, it's like not Ryan Newman overran that corner just a little bit. You see quite a few cars over there. Come back on the track. Contact between Biffle and Newman.
Yes, Biffle came back on the track. Newman was right there. Right into him and hard into that guardrail, and the tires sends him back out in the middle of the track here into McDowell.
See the rear end housing loose from the car, and then it goes over the fence. That last impact from McDowell was tremendous.
On Montoya. Shannon?
Yeah, the update is he's happy with the car, as you can tell, guys. Pretty quiet over the radio, nothing to report. Wampa crash on the track.
Oh, heavy contact, cars crashing. There's Hornish. One car in flames. Heavy contact, the 43 involved, Blaney involved. David Gilliand is heavy. The whole front of that car
Bridge, but nothing you can do.
sheared away. There's David Gilliand. The good news is the window net is down, and he is pulling the visor up. Look at the front of that car. 8 laps to go in turn 11.
Then Michael McDowell gets into the back of Gilliland, get into the corner here. Oh my goodness. Just a hard line.
Right across in front of Labonte, who backs that car into the guardrail. There comes the 77 of Hornish. He was involved. See, Ryan Newman just stopped in the 12 car.
Hornish racing with Kasey Kahne as they come out of the corner.
Oh, looks like Kasey got loose and tried to correct it. Got into Sam, and goodness gracious, what
just as we saw the other day. Wow, huge lick by Jeff Gordon. It's good to see him get out of his car.
And Sam Hornish. Both of those cars hit extremely hard on that second impact.
Gordon head on into the Armco barrier.
We saw this happen with Jason Leffler's car the other day, get thrown back, and Jeff Gordon wide open, nowhere to go.
It's good to see those guys get out of the car.
Joey Logano just missing the inside of the 77 car when he came by.
Right along with Jeff Gordon here. Be ready, folks. This is hard.
Up through the S's. Through the S's, uphill, left, right, left. Oh, one car off. Scott Bully in the way, and we're stacking them up. Oh my God. One car up and over the fencing. Wow. There's got to be 10 cars involved in this one, and one literally out of the ballpark. 18 car. Let's look at this again, Larry. 2 cars make contact there, including the 26 machine, Scott Bully. And these cars just start stacking up behind him. See Corey Heath come in there in the 12th car. Is that the 21 of Troy Williams that goes right up and over the wall? It is Troy Williams out of Chaffee, New York.
Oh, big crash in turn number 2, David Reutimann.
Oh, goodness. 6 gets, it's like, oh my gosh.
Goodness gracious.
Wow. Like Boris said, got into the 6 car. David Reagan. Oh, my goodness.
That's a hard lick for David Reagan, but this, oh my goodness.
Ron Fellows also into the wall in that.
Chevrolet, our third caution of the day. Take a look and see what happened. Well, coming to turn 1, don't forget, he had just stopped. Watch this car move right here. Something breaks on that car. He just clears the track. Oh. And huge contact with the Armco. And watch as Jimmy climbs out of the car and says, yeah, guys, I'm okay. 24-year-old Lion from Mooresville now, formerly from California, and he's, well, that's amazing that he is not injured.
Battling for the 5th position, and you can see Sifton got up on the inside there just a little bit, upset his car a little bit, and Markham was coming off there at full speed, clipped him and sent him into the inside retaining wall. The car flipped over. Here we'll see it again. They're really coming off that turn. Get together and rounding it up over the wall and down on his wheels once again.
Horrendous impact, and once again you have to give a call. 7.
And they were coming for the checkered flag, Jerry, battling for the 5th position. And the car number 77 gets a tag from behind by Curtis Markham and into the end of the retaining wall that leads into pit road. The car flipped over, landed back on its wheels, and pretty violent wreck.
Different angle here, real time. Oh.